Available now on video and DVD, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 3. They're the baddest, butt-kicking fighting force ever mutated under a manhole. When Foot-Tech ninjas strike, the Turtles must fight sight unseen and track the slimy trail of the grotesque Garbage Man. Fresh from the sewers and split-kicking into your home, the Turtles are raising serious shell. Collect all the adventures of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
If you grew up in the early 2000s, then you know the best way to watch the TMNT 2003 TV show was to own the DVDs. However, times have changed, and in recent years, the fans have a big outcry for Nickelodeon to make a TMNT 2003 complete box set. God, that's a big mouthful to say. So yeah, today we'll be discussing whether or not we actually do need it, or if maybe we don't actually need the box set as much as we really want it. Now, this whole conversation is rather interesting, as I don't feel as though this really applies too much to the TMNT 2003 complete box set, as it's more of a conversation about which is better to have, streaming or physical media, and I feel like that whole question is best suited for a whole nother video. Still, either way, I am rather interested to hear what you had to say about this in the comment section below. Are you more a lover of physical media, or do you prefer to go the more streaming route? If you do like this content and want to see more from this channel, please do make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment, and all that good stuff. Now let's get on with the video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be taking both sides. I'm going to be explaining some points for the reasons why we do need the complete box set, and the reasons why we don't really need it. So I feel like it's going to be rather interesting.
This guy's bad news even when there's good news.
So to start this conversation off, I'm going to start with the reasons why we don't need the complete box set. And the main reason why is because we have streaming now. Streaming over the years has finally become a big thing, to the point where people are consuming it day by day. And it's even got to a point where even TMNT is going to streaming. And with that being said, the TMNT 2003 has made it onto streaming, such as YouTube and the American Paramount Plus, maybe a few other countries, but I'm not too sure about that. And with that being said, with physical media on the way out really with streaming, it's all just leave the question open, why would you still want to have a physical copy of it when you can have it online? And with this online version, you can take it anywhere you want, have accessibility to all the episodes, have it in HD and all that good stuff, instead of, carrying around a big box of loads of DVDs, find a DVD player and all that good stuff. So even though it is only one reason why we shouldn't have a physical copy, I do feel as though it is a really good strong argument for the reasons why we don't need it. And now I know that people will say that people do like the physical copies and stuff like that. However, with the increased amount of people using streaming and consuming other type of contents across online, it does make more sense for the reasons why you wouldn't want to have a physical copy of it. Because when's the last time you actually really used a DVD? I know that a lot of people will say they used it like a day ago, an hour ago, something like that. But the reality is that you probably use more of the content from streaming or online than you do from physical media. Okay, so now I'm going to go over the reasons why we do actually need a TMNT Complete 2003 box set. Now the first reason why is that the DVDs which I did make are so expensive. Some of the DVDs such as the TMNT Australian Season 7 Back to the Sewers DVD, yikes, they're expensive. The TMNT 2003 Season 2 Volume 2, just forget about it with the price. And even some prices for such DVDs such as the Ninja Tribunal, the TMNT vs Hate DVD, they are surprisingly expensive. Even though for some reason they don't really have that much value. I can understand the Back to the Sewers one, but other than that, I don't understand why they're so expensive, and yet I still have to pay these prices to be able to afford these DVDs, if I want them on DVD, unfortunately. So this would make more sense for a collector's point of view, to basically be able to have the TMNT on DVD at a very low and cheap price really. The next reason why is because Nickelodeon has promised us. Now over the years, Nickelodeon has promised multiple things from the TMNT franchise and other franchises. But when they first got the TMNT franchise, they did say that they'll be continuing on making the TMNT 2003 DVDs if the 2012 show did really well. And well, the 2012 show did really well to the point where people think that is the best version, and yet we didn't really get anything from 2003. Now, they were making some re-releases of TMNT 2003 DVDs, such as Christmas Alien, one was to make The Return to New York, and they did announce that they would be making a few other ones. I think one of them was about something about Meet Casey Jones or something like that, but yet nothing's really come of it. They've not made any more TMNT 2003 DVDs for about 5-6 years, and that's honestly quite disappointing, and by the looks of things, they don't really have any other plans to. Again, really disappointing. You can't really keep making all these promises and then just not doing anything with it, because after a while, you're really going to make your fans really hate you, not to mention the fact that also the fans are not going to trust what you have to say. So, yeah. Next reason why is because all the other versions of TMNT are getting their own complete box sets. You look at 1987, they have theirs, Next Mutation, they have theirs, and then if you look at D2012, which is getting their own one, which is coming out this year in December, and they're getting a complete box set for a really cheap price, and must admit it's a really good one actually, and yet we have not heard anything from 2003, and again, that is really disappointing. So yeah, this all just look really bad for Nickelodeon as a whole, as you're more or less giving all the other versions of TMNT a complete box set, and yeah, you're skipping one. That's all to show you that Nickelodeon sort of have favourites, and by the looks of things, I wouldn't be too surprised if Nickelodeon does sort of forget about Rise, but yeah. The next and final reason why is because it would just be fun to have it. I can't really give any much more of an explanation other than that. So yeah, I am rather interested what you have to say about this in the comment section below. Would you like a TMNT 2003 complete box set, or would you much rather have it on streaming? On the one hand, I would love to have the TMNT 2003 show on DVD to finally have like a complete collection, and to finally say that I had the DVDs, and just to have it in full HD. But on the other hand, I do use streaming a lot more and online content. In fact, I can't remember the last time I used a DVD, so streaming would be the best option for me. I do also think it's quite interesting for the message, as the message has been going on for over 10 years, and during that time a lot has changed, such as the media, the market, and stuff like that, and a lot has changed, and I'm just wondering if people are still just saying the message for the reason why we do need it, or people do generally want a 2003 complete box set, as again, you can have both sides of the argument. So yeah, looking at the market in terms of streaming and physical media, it will have a big impact in terms of the message, because if physical media dies, then this message is more or less pointless really. So it will be interesting to see what really happens in the future, and it's all just where the question of, do we really need it, or are we just saying it for the fun of it? But yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Goodbye, yo, bye.
Available now on video and DVD, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Return to New York. The Turtles infiltrate the Shredder's lair and face overwhelming odds and bizarre new enemies. But nothing could prepare them for what awaits on the top level.
Stockman?
In the flesh. It's the ultimate showdown between the Turtles and Shredder that decides who will stand and who will fall. Collect all the adventures of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.